a truck straight through it. Ishikawa. Oof. I mean, that's how to get rid of a dangerous server. This was perfect. Perfect pass. Perfect set. Brute. Well, let's see what reaction they get off the timeout then. As Lozère serves at 11-7 Milano, first set. And that's an overpass, and that is not what they wanted at all. That's really, really poor. Well, you don't want to see that off a timeout from Antoine Brizard. Nice pass, really nice take there, and Patry into the block. It's going to get picked up. Nicely done by Romano, who have to attack this from a little bit off the net. That's a decent effort. Brizard gets him back in system, and Lucarelli says that's a point we have got to have. So Brizard will take it on again at 9-12. Can they get another point here and cut that deficit in half? It's a long one. Sent down the line. Oh, hello. There's a breakdown. There was another breakdown, but brilliantly rescued. Absolutely beautifully done. There's Megarejo serving. It's a much better pass. And that is Yoandy Leal restoring order. To deal with this Simon serve, Piacenza just looking to really crank it up here. Some reasonable take this time. It's off net take, and it's not going to go. Brizard has to get first touch. Romano looking for the third touch and crushes it. Simon again. Oh, mixed it up beautifully. Patry has to push, goes into the block. They're struggling again. Can Ishikawa get him out of trouble? Oh, what a pickup. What a pickup from Leal. Oh, that is outstanding. Outstanding. For Piacenza. Surprised we haven't had a block point yet. Romano cranking it up. Oh, it's not an ace, but is that going to be a winner? Unlikely from there. Brizard sends it backside, and Romano finishes what he started brilliantly, and Piacenza are just turning this into a rout. Just blowing them off the court here. Side out, but surely this has come too late. Here goes Leal. Pestaresi brilliantly takes that. Gets the middles engaged, and we haven't seen much of that from Milano. Means the setter can just run his offense, get those middles engaged. Ishikawa looking to delay the inevitable here. No aces, no blocks for Milano in this first set. Didn't quite work. And Brizard. Again, Porro's had to run around. Megarejo runs into the block, and again, it's the same old story. Oh, it's a big serve again. Porro will deal with it, though, because the pass was so good. Again, there's a man who knows this isn't over yet. Brizard sends it far side. And blockers there, and will now look to tie it up from the service line. 7-8, Milano trailing here, set 2. Again, a nice, well, no, actually, forget that. That's not a nice pass at all. Romano just unloads on it, though. Megarejo. So, wrapping up a pretty successful first year in Italian volleyball. Playing in France last season. Not the greatest of takes. And they run into a big block as a result. Ishikawa was there, and Patry was right alongside. Generally keeps him in play, though, as he's done again here, but yeah, should be 3 touches and see you later, side out. Lost 7 in a row, they're overdue. Leal. Hopper gets picked up. It's taken all the sting out of it, and that's an easy put away as a result. Patry with pretty much a freebie. Lost Neil Megarejo then at 19-17. Can they get ahead? Lucarelli serving Pestaresi, who's done well. That's come back. Oh my goodness me, he is starting to make some plays here. Lucarelli. Oh, what a serve again. Ishikawa's done so well. Piano with the put away, but that is brilliant from Ishikawa. Goes Fusaro. They've got some serious height at the net. What can they do with it? Well, Robert Landy-Simon is on the other side of the net. In the last game, the first set of the game 2. That went Piacenza's way. Brizard at full stretch with a wonderful setup. Absolutely brilliant. Had a couple in game number 2 as well. Can he come up with something big here? Oh, it's a decent one. Ishikawa's brilliantly done that. And then into the block. And all over for set 2. Yoandy Leal says, sorry, Monsieur Patry. As I said all along, Massimo Botti, whatever's going on, tends to stick with his guys. Patry. That's picked up off the floor and, oh, brilliant, brilliant dig. Into the block. Robert Landy-Simon was there alongside Yuri Romano. There's that hopper off the net, and Lucarelli can oh! Should have been a put away for Koneski, but the blocker's too good, and in the end, Leal says, well, that's enough of that. Romano played as well as anybody in this series. Drills another one. That's a nice set, and it goes straight into the block from Ishikawa. And then, speaking of blocks, Koneski. As we've seen before, it's tough to get points on the piano serve. Let's see if that will challenge anybody. Not really. This will get picked up. That was a great job by Mergarejo. Mergarejo. It's Koneski again. This time from the end line. That's a better serve. That's a much better serve. Brilliantly done from Pesaresi. Free ball, Piacenza. Can they capitalize on it? No doubt about it. Robert Landy-Simon. It's this balanced offense. Oh, Brizard runs. Ooh, he went way off speed there. Tried to fool somebody. Nobody was buying that though, and Agustin Loser off the quick set. Piacenza start to really put the foot down. Ishikawa with a perfect take, absolutely perfect take. Everything else falls into place. Up then to serve, 10-10. Milano just trying to stick around here. Play the side-out game, that's a nice pass. The pipe attack, drilled home by Lucarelli. As Robert Landy-Simon, the veteran Cuban, the 3-time SuperLega champion. Up next, it's a hopper. Oh, it's a free ball as well. Oh, can they punish them? Yes. Koneski, a bit fortuitous. Goes right off speed with that one. And Milano side out. Get rid of Lucarelli and his threat from the end line. Here comes Lucarelli. It's a very decent pickup. Got to be good, and it's into the block, and that could be the series-winning moment right there. Well, can Patry conjure up something? That doesn't seem to be the most challenging, does it? Leal just unloads on it again. The passing has just been so a very, very impressive points tally. Boy, he's been consistent during this 3-game series. He'll now serve for a bit more. Porro setting off court. Driven in by Patry. Not happening. Porro at 19-23. It's one of his better serves. It's put some pressure on, and Lucarelli goes into the block. Koneski sends it over, and then that is just crushed, absolutely crushed. And that's what happens with a big serve. Come up with something extraordinary. Rawami Alonso on the floor as well for Piacenza, the Cuban middle blocker. And that'll do it, that'll do it. Ishikawa wound it up to send it long. And this game and this series is over. A dominant, crushing performance